Welcome inside the service arena. Red Deer Vipers hosting the Three Hills Thrashers. As Red Deer is got one everything. One regulation win, one regulation loss, one overtime loss. Greg Bowles, he is the starter for the Three Hills Thrashers. Cole Sears back in between the pipes for the Red Deer Vipers. He and the Vipers will try to get back into the win column. It is Wilson Linnell in LaPointe starting for Red Deer. Fougere, Spiller, Vanderlyn for the Thrashers. As you say, hey, those away jerseys look differently for Three Hills. Yes, they do, because I changed them, because I thought they needed some changing. And that's all I really need to say. Here comes Wilson. Wilson in the middle. Here's Linnell, a shot. He couldn't get it away cleanly enough. Coles will hang on. There's Red Deer trying to get back into the win column. They lost their first time out, won the second time. Had a 2-goal lead in the third period over Airdrie. Coughed up 2 in the last couple of minutes. Lost it overtime. So just, what would that be? 4 points. 4 points, yes. For Red Deer in the standings thus far. There's Wilson trying to take this one loose. Here comes to Linnell, but Spiller to Vanderlyn. Vanderlyn hanger. Shoots it, blocked by Angletwit. Now over to the far side. Here's Logan Linnell. Linnell, he's got a break. Linnell to Angletwit. Angletwit shoots it. Stop made by Greg Poles. He will keep it out. And now Gray back to Vanderlyn. Vanderlyn knocked off the puck. It comes to Difference. Difference now to Johnston. Johnston knocked off the puck. Here comes Spiller. Spiller back the other way for the Three Hills Thrashers. It will be here for Cody Keith. Keith knocked off the puck. Here's Chopek. Now right out front, Keith goes, they score. Jesse Morrison makes it 1-0 Three Hills. Oof, that's a tough goal to give up. You don't love that if you're Red Deer, and I'm Red Deer, right? You don't love that. It is Jesse Morrison, the goal, the assist to Riley Griffith. And here comes Beaulieu up the far side. It's knocked down. Here's Damian Chopek. Chopek up to Brent Hoppus. Hoppus knocked off the puck. Chopek got it to Hoppus, and here comes Hoppus through center. Hoppus, he's got it far side. Back to the line, Chopek now near side, Johnston. Johnston shoots it, blocked. Here's Tyler Newsham. Newsham will start out for Three Hills. 5 minutes into the first period. It's 1-0. Three Hills leads the Red Deer Vipers. Here's Keegan Kingwell taking that away on the near side. Kingwell will start out offensively for the Vipers. Kingwell shoots it. Stopped by Poles. He holds on to that. 14-11 to go here in the first period. Three Hills, the only team so far to play one game in one jersey and get it immediately redesigned, because I absolutely hate it. Back to the line, Marsollier. Now Sim to Zarubiak. Zarubiak shot. Save the rebound. Sawchuk got it up. Shearman. Shearman knocked off the puck. Here is Lane Sim. Sim to Tristan Zarubiak. Zarubiak over to Lane Sim. Sim puts this one in deep. He chases this in for Sawchuk. Sawchuk got this one to go to Keith. And now here comes Shearman now. Shearman in the middle, knocked down by Brett Marsollier. Marsollier comes in offensively for Red Deer. Marsollier shooting far side. They score! Spencer Yates, first of the year. Red Deer's tied it up. It's 1-1. Yates from Marsollier. Makes no mistake on Greg Poles. Spencer Yates, his first of the year. 12:42 to go in the first period. And Red Deer has tied the game. Now here come the Three Hills Thrashers. The shot from Drew Hickle gets blocked into the corner, and now here is Nick Scott. Scott puts this one up to Jackson Goodall. Goodall offensively for the Red Deer Vipers. Knocked off the puck. Here's Wyatt Sawchuk. Sawchuk puts this one to Sharp. Sharp up the far side. Tykerobe. Donovan Tykerobe in the middle. Here's Lougheed. Shoots it. Good save by Sears. Sullivan pushes one to Nick Scott. Scott will put this one in deep for Red Deer. We'll go over to the far side. Taylor McCumming to Tykerobe. Tykerobe up to Michael Lougheed. Lougheed offensively for the Three Hills Thrashers. Poke back to Wyatt Sawchuk. Sawchuk now turned over. Here's Brody Kalinowski. Kalinowski, a shot blocked into the corner. It will come for Jackson Goodall. Cody Phillips digs this one loose for Three Hills. 10 minutes to go here in the first period. It is 1-1 between the Thrashers and the Vipers. Here with it on the near side. It will come to Aiden Wilson. Wilson in offensively for Red Deer. He's pressured on the back check there, and now here's Shearman for Three Hills. Shearman right down the pipe. Shearman poked off his stick. Shearman still got it. Shearman knocked off the puck. Wilson to Goodall, and Goodall in over offensively through center. Now drops off for Dalton Engletwit, the Red Deer captain. Engletwit trying to center that over to the far side, trying to dig this one loose. Red Deer can't do so. There is, that is Sullivan. No, that's Liddell, sorry, indeed. It will come now up to Cody Phillips. Phillips knocked off the puck, got it over to Kyle Gray, though. Gray offensively for the Thrashers. Gray can't get this one away. It's Brody Kalinowski. Kalinowski to Dalton Engletwit. Engletwit to Logan Liddell. Liddell now got it to Aiden Wilson. And Wilson will put this one into Brian Beaulieu. Beaulieu will start out for the Thrashers. Here comes Morrison, and he is tripped out. First power play of the game will go the way of Three Hills. Damian Chopak off for tripping. Chopak doesn't love the call. Draw one cleanly by Three Hills. One-timer stopped by Sears. We'll get a 4-on-4. As Three Hills is going to take a penalty here. Patrick Fougere hooks up Brody Kalinowski in front of his own goal. LaPointe and Scott out there for Red Deer. Vanderlyn Tykerobe out there. $1.52, a power play of 4-on-4. It'll be 8 seconds of power play time once that's done for Red Deer. Back the other way, come the Three Hills Thrashers. Here's Vanderlyn, one-timer in the middle. Vanderlyn's got it again in behind the goal. Hard hit. Keegan Kingwell comes out for Red Deer. Kingwell drops off. Here's Scott. Scott in over the line. Scott tries to get it back to Kingwell, but Taylor McCumming takes away for Three Hills. Ryan Hanger, through center, gives up to Riley Griffith. Griffith now for Three Hills, taken away there by Kingwell. Kingwell in behind his own goal. Got it to Connor Sullivan, who got it to Nick Scott. Scott starts out, puts this one in offensively, but he takes a bump from McCumming, and in there to help him out. That is Vanderlyn, but Sullivan in over there on the far side to help it out for Red Deer. Kingwell right through center, Declan Johnston. 26 seconds of 4-on-4 remain. Johnston puts this one in deep for Ryan Spiller, and Spiller will come out offensively for the Three Hills Thrashers. Here comes Three Hills, a chance, a shot, save, rebound, Sears, it gets kicked loose. Declan Johnson starts out for Red Deer. Johnson steps around his man. Johnson to Difference, a shot, blocker, saved by Greg Poles. Now here's Difference in the high slot. Johnson back to the line. Marsolier shot it high and wide. Here is Newsham now on the puck in the neutral zone. He gets it to Ryan Spiller. We're back to 5-on-5. Spiller centers that, knocked down neatly by Brody Kalinowski for Red Deer. Back the other way come the Vipers. Here is Mac Difference. Difference drops off Marsolier. Marsolier shot it, blocked. There's Johnston back to the line, touched up by Three Hills. Red Deer going to get a power play here. Michael Lougheed going to go to the penalty box for tripping. So Red Deer to the man advantage, an opportunity to take the lead. We're tied up at 1-1. 3:22 to go in the first period. Yates off the draw. Now to Angletwit. Angletwit back to the line. LaPointe, a drive. That gets blocked and comes to the near side and sent down the ice by Three Hills. Angletwit, the Red Deer captain, up the near side. Spencer Yates. Yates leaves it there. Declan Johnston. Johnston taken away by Cody Keith. Keith knocked out the puck. Keith's got a man to the net. Keith comes right in. Keith can't get a shot away. Here's Cale LaPointe. LaPointe in there for Red Deer. Dug loose by Declan Johnston. Brett Hoppus up to Dalton Angletwit. Minute left on the Red Deer power play. Angletwit, one-timer. Glove save, pulls. And he will hold on to that. Face off to the right side of Greg Poles here. And this is won by Red Deer. Wilson back to the line. Kingwell steps into one and he broke the stick. This one sent down the ice by Three Hills. 37 seconds to go. 1-1 between Red Deer and Three Hills here. Here is Mac Difference. Neatly steps around his man. Difference shoots it. Glove saved by Poles. He will hold on. 20 seconds to go in the Viper man advantage. Greg Poles gloves that one and will cover it up. Wilson, Difference, Linnell out there for the Vipers on the power play. $1:44 in the period. Back to the line, Brody Kalinowski. Difference shoots it. Good save by Poles. Wilson, backhander, stopped by Poles once more. He will cover it up. And 6 seconds to go on the Red Deer power play. Face off to the right side of Greg Poles. Still Difference, Wilson, and Linnell for Red Deer out there. Draw one. Sawchuk fires that one down the ice. Stopped there by Cole Sears. Brody Kalinowski comes out with it as we are back to 5-on-5. Here's Logan Linnell on the far side. Linnell taken away neatly by Brian Beaulieu. And now here come the Three Hills Thrashers with Michael Lougheed on the near side. Lougheed steps around his man neatly. Right in front. Spiller! Great chance on Sears. Sears makes the save. And now here come the Vipers. A hard hit by Drew Hickle. And now here's over to the far side, Spiller, one-timer, stopped by Sears, and that will do it for the opening 20 minutes. Sears makes the save, and the Red Deer Vipers and Three Hills Thrashers head to the lockers, tied up at 1. Three Hills has been, frankly, surprising a lot of teams here. They beat Airdrie in the opener, and they've been competitive everywhere else. 1-1 Red Deer and Three Hills through 20 minutes here at the Service Arena. 9-5 Red Deer outshoots Three Hills through the opening 20 here. Wilson on the draw against Patrick Fougere to start. Draw one cleanly by Red Deer. Here comes Wilson and LaPointe. LaPointe can't get a shot away. Now here comes Vanderlyn back the other way for Three Hills. Vanderlyn taken away by Dalton Angletwit. Angletwit now to Logan Linnell. Into the middle, Ryan Spiller. Spiller taken away from him. Now to Vanderlyn. Fougere, a shot sharp side. And a good stop by Sears. Fougere shoots it. Sears makes the save and he holds on. Great save there by Cole Sears. Minute and 17 seconds into the second period. Red Deer certainly not off to the start they imagined. They fell in Sylvan Lake in their season opener 7-2. They won their next time out, had a 2-goal lead on Airdrie. There's a chance out front. Newsham stopped by Sears. He holds on. So anyway, long story short, Red Deer is 1-1-0-1 to start the new season. Probably we're hoping to go 3-0 or at least 2-0-1-0. Hopefully, maybe 8 points. But instead, right now, They only have, 3, 5, 7 points. No, 6 points. So, it's a tough start for Red Deer nonetheless. Here come the Thrashers, starting in offensively. Here's McCubbing. McCubbing to the near side. One-timer put wide. Beaulieu holds it into the line. McCubbing, now Morrison. Shoots it. Comes harmlessly to Cole Sears, and he will hold on to that. 16:43 to go here in the second period. Yates out there with Sim and Zarubia. And on the near side, it comes to Kyle Graves. Beaulieu now run timer, rebound, sitting in front. Keegan Kegwell takes that back the other way for Red Deer. This one will come up to Cody Keith. Keith starts in offensively for the Three Hills Thrashers. Taken away by Connor Sullivan. Sullivan over to the far side. Spencer Yates. Yates now gets this to Brendan Shearman. Shearman now. Keith taken away offensively by Lane Sim. Sim with it for Red Deer. Sim starts out through center. Sim knocked off the puck. He's got it still. 1-1 as this puck game is tied up between the Thrashers and the Vipers. Here's Zarubiak. Comes to Scott. Scott to Zarubiak. A one-timer, put it wide. Right to the line. Zarubiak, Scott. Scott on the far side. Knocked off the puck. Here's Shearman back the other way for the Three Hills Thrashers. Shearman looking to the front of the net. Knocked off the puck, but Shearman's got it right back. Shearman knocked out the puck. Here comes Jackson Goodall. Back the other way. Now comes to Drew Joslin. Joslin to Scott. Scott to Goodall. Goodall leaves it there for Nick Scott. Scott looking to center it. Can't do so. Scott knocked out the puck. He's got it right back. Scott in behind the goal. Scott spinning, firing. Rebound right there. Drew Hickle takes it away from Drew Joslin. Back come the other way. The Three Hills Thrashers. Jackson Goodall retreating back in behind his own goal. Near side up the wall. It will come for Scott. Scott to Engletwit. Engletwit now to Logan Linnell in the neutral zone for the Red Deer Vipers. Retreats back to Kalinowski. Kalinowski put that in front, but he clears that one in a panic, and that'll be icing on Red Deer. Couple of big saves there by Greg Poles. We're tied up at 1. Linnell, Scott, Goodall out there for Red Deer right now. Red Deer wins the draw. It comes up the near side. Here is Jackson Goodall. Goodall in offensively for Red Deer. Now Linnell. Linnell to the net. Couldn't get it backhanded away. Finally does. But it goes just wide. Here come the Thrashers back to Vanderlyn. Vanderlyn, Fougere. Fougere shoots it. Great pad save by Sears. Back to the line, McCubbing. McCubbing, Spiller. Spiller shoots it. Blockered high and wide by Cole Sears. Now a drive off the good chance here by Three Hills. And here's Hager right up front. Here's a good save in tight. 9:42 to go in the second period. 1-1 between Red Deer and Three Hills. Red Deer fell on Friday evening to the Airdrie Thunder in overtime. Airdrie earlier this afternoon wins in Rocky Mountain House. Hanger a shot through traffic. It's blocked and back the other way. Linnell can't get this one out of the zone. Riley Griffith holds it in. Griffith a shot saved. The rebound. Sullivan clears it and back the other way come the Red Deer Vipers. Putting this one in deep. Linnell giving chase on McCubbing. Linnell knocks his man off the puck. Linnell got it to Hoppus. Hoppus, he's got it back. Clears a chance for LaPointe. He shot it, got wide. And now back the other way come the Three Hills Thrashers. For the Thrashers, it is Griffith taken off the puck there by Connor Sullivan. Sullivan now to Declan Johnston. Johnston turned this one over to Newsham. Newsham shoots it from, saved by Sears. 7.5 minutes exactly to go here in the second period. Face off to the left side of Sears. Red Deer, for the first time in regular season play, back in their regular home jerseys. Here's Keegan Kingwell. Now to the near side difference. Here is Damian Chopek. Chopek puts this one up to Brent Hoppus. Hoppus to Declan Johnston on the near side. Johnston gains the line offensively different. Shoots it. Wide of the goal. It will come off the end boards right back to Greg Poles, and he will hold on. 6 minutes, 40 seconds to go here in the second period. 1-1 between Red Deer and Three Hills. 10-8 face-offs favor the Three Hills Thrashers. And the Thrashers will win that one. Wyatt Sawchuk retreats back into his own zone behind his own goal. Here is Donovan Tykerobe. Tykerobe up the near side to Sharp. Sharp down to Lougheed. Lougheed winding and firing. Goes off Kingwell into the corner. And now Sharp. Tanner Sharp. Lougheed. Lougheed right out front. Lougheed can't get a shot away. Tykerobe to Sharp. Sharp can't get a shot away. Yates got it up to Tristan Zarubiak, and Zarubiak will start out. Tristan Zarubiak drops off, laid Sim. Sim in the slot. He shot it. It blocked. Didn't get through. A shot gets away. Good stop by Greg Poles. Now here's Zarubiak. Back to the line. Dalton Angletwit. Angletwit right up front for Sim. A good blocker saved by Poles. Here comes Shearman. Shearman back the other way for Three Hills. Shearman into the middle. Phillips shot blocked by Angletwit. Angletwit got it up to Logan Linnell. Linnell tries to step around his man. Can't. This puck gets in offensively for a very brief time, and now it will come to Wilson. Wilson knocked off Angletwit. Linnell shoots it. Good stop by Poles. Here's Wilson. Now Angletwit. Another stop by Poles off Dalton Angletwit. Poles will hang on. I'm a much larger fan of these away jerseys for Three Hills than I was the last ones. Gotta say. Keegan Kingwell blocks the shot. Stasha Sim dealing with him. Even though it looks like a man, don't ask questions. I know who people are. This Marsollier shoots it from the line. It goes wide. Right out front comes to Patrick Foucher. And Foucher is coming right through center. Here's Vanderlyn. 2.5 to go in the second period. A shot from the high slot. Good stop by Cole Sears. Here comes Declan Johnston through center for Red Deer. Johnston starts out. Johnston looking to the front. Can't find anybody yet. Difference down to Linnell. Linnell, he's looking to the line. He is body checking his man off the puck. It comes loose for Ryan Spiller. Spiller in offensively for Three Hills. Spiller, one-timer in front. Vanderlyn on the far side. McCumming, Boucher shoots, blocked. It comes right to Declan Johnston. And Johnston right in offensively for Red Deer. Johnston, difference, shoots, good stop by Poles. Now here's Declan Johnston up the near side boards. Kingwell, Chopek, Hoppus, backhander, stop by Poles. Jesse Morrison back the other way for Three Hills. Jesse Morrison in the corner, looking out front. He's taking it himself. Good save. Rebound. Puts it off the post. Morrison still got it. Final shot. Stopped by Sears. That will do it for the opening 40 minutes here. Red Deer and Three Hills to the final 20 minutes, tied up at 1. Cole Sears stood tall in the period, and so did Greg Poles. 1-1 through 20 minutes here in Red Deer. 17-16 shots favorable to the Vipers. Welcome back inside the service arena. Red Deer Vipers on home ice. Patrick Foucher against Aiden Wilson. Foucher wins the draw. Now here comes Vanderlyn right down the gut. He shoots. Good stop by Sears. Red Deer and Three Hills tied up at 1. Low scoring affair here in downtown Red Deer. Linnell shoots it. Good stop by Poles. Linnell got around his man, but Poles able to stand tall. Here comes Taylor McCumming. McCumming around on the far side. Spiller shoots it. Glove save Sears. Couple of good chances either way for both Three Hills and Red Deer. Wilson, Liddell, LaPointe for Red Deer. It is Morrison, Newsham, Griffith for the Thrashers. Morrison won it. Now comes it back to Morrison. A shot from the high slot. Glove saved by Cole Sears. Gathered here by Aiden Wilson. Wilson unable to knock that one out. It will come to Dalton Engletwit now in the high slot. Engletwit got it to Aiden Wilson. And Wilson gets it in offensively for Red Deer. Taken away, though, by Riley Griffith. And back the other way come the Thrashers. Griffith, a hammer job toward the net. Sears will glove this one off the mask and hold on to that. Still tied up. It's 1-1 between Red Deer and Three Hills. Draw one by the Vipers. Comes up to Mac Difference. Difference turns this one over to Kyle Gray. Gray up top, Beaulieu. Beaulieu into the middle. Knocked off by Hoppus. Hoppus got it to Kingwell. Kingwell to Declan Johnston. Gray now to Tyler Newsham. Newsham's got a man in the net. He stops up. Newsham shoots it. Glove save Sears. He holds on. 16:07 to go here in the third. It is 1-1. Between Red Deer and Three Hills. Vanderland, 12-16 time on ice. One shot on goal, and he's even when it comes to a plus-minus. Kingwell right up to Declan Johnston. Johnston tries to step around Gray. Can't do so. Tied up now. It will come to the line. Here's Lane Sim. Sim to Johnston. Johnston shoots it. Great save by Poles. Trying to dig this one loose as Red Deer. They will. Different. Sim shoots it. Shot by Poles. Lane Sim all by himself in front, but Poles makes the save. Couple of big stops by Greg Poles on that sequence there. Face off to the left side of Craig Poles. Draw one. Here's Sim. Shoots it. Good stop by Poles. Spencer Yates in the near side corner. Trying to dig this one loose is Sim, but it comes loose for Wyatt Sawchuk. Sawchuk for the Three Hills Thrashers. Sawchuk gaining the line. It comes loose now for Connor Sullivan. Sullivan got it up the far side boards for Spencer Yates. Yates comes right down the pipe. Yates knocked out the puck. Patrick Fougere knocked off the puck there. It will come loose for Connor Sullivan. Sullivan, he's got it to Yates. Yates now trying to take it away from his man, but the Three Hills Thrashers control. Now here's Spiller. Spiller shoots it. Good stop by Sears in tight. And turned over. Spiller, another chance. Spiller couldn't get a shot away over to the far side. Patrick Fougere. Yates now to Connor Sullivan. 12:30 to go here in the third period. Sullivan lost it. It's come right back to Yates. Sullivan right back, but it comes to Fougere. Fougere in. Shot save. Rebound. Marsolier's got it. And now there's Jackson Goodall. Goodall over to the near side. Joslin. Joslin turns this one over to Wyatt Sawchuk. Sawchuk. He shoots this one. It goes wide. Jackson Goodall tied up in the near side corner for Red Deer. Trying to dig this one loose. Here's Marsollier, and right in the middle it's for Connor Sullivan. Sullivan for the Vipers puts this one in deep. 1-1, 10:45 to go here in this third period. Joslin in deep. Dug loose by Wyatt Sawchuk. And Sawchuk will put this into the middle for Taylor McCubbin. McCubbin up to Donovan Tykerobe. Tykerobe now to Michael Lahi. Lahi is tripped up. And a power play for Three Hills upcoming. So Brody Kalinowski goes to the penalty box for tripping. With 10:03 to go. Spiller on the draw out there for Three Hills, and the Vipers win it and send it down the ice. That'll take 15 seconds or so off the penalty kill for Red Deer. Here's Damian Chopek now to Keegan Kingwell. Kingwell tries to put this one back in deep. Cody Keith puts this one up to Shearman. Shearman gains the red into the middle. Gaining the blue is Spiller. It'll come to Drew Hickel. Hickel up the near side boards. But now Phillips down to Spiller. Spiller shoots it. Stopped by Sears. and Sears will hold on to that. 10 minutes, 50 seconds gone here in the third. 1:08 to go in the Three Hills power play. Lane Sim out there with Jackson Goodall. Forwards on the penalty kill. Draw one cleanly by Red Deer. Goodall off the glass, down the ice. And now down to 50 seconds of power play time for Three Hills. Here comes Brendan Shearman. Shearman knocked off the puck. Shearman chases it into the corner. He's held up and dug loose by Sim. Sim can't get it out. Cody Phillips. Phillips far side. Shearman back. He got a shot away, but it didn't get any more than that as the Vipers able to will this one out. 8:20 to go in the game. And 13 seconds to go in the power play. Lane Sim down the far side. Sim into the middle. Sim can't get a shot away. Keith takes away from him. Red Deer back to 5-on-5. And now it comes to Vanderland. Vanderland shoots it. Glove save by Sears. Real good opportunity for Tom Vanderland. But glove save by Cole Sears. It's Morrison out there on the draw for Three Hills. Here is Linnell coming back the other way for Red Deer. 7.5 to go. Linnell looking out front, taken away neatly by Brian Beaulieu. Now here's Jesse Morrison for the Thrashers. Morrison, he's looking out front. Morrison can't get a shot away. Linnell takes that back away for Red Deer. LaPointe can't get this one out. It will come out though. And now over to the far side, here's Newsham. Dumped in deep for Three Hills. Keegan Kingwell for the Red Deer Vipers. Chopek puts us up the far side. Cale LaPointe. LaPointe to the near side, Linnell. 6 minutes to go in the hockey game. It's still 1-1. Dug loose over to the far side. Gray Griffith shoots it. Great save, Sears. Now Aiden Wilson starts out through center. Wilson over the line on the far side. Gains the line for Red Deer. Wilson into the middle. Trying to put this to Damian Chopek, but Lahi takes it away. Lahi now in over the line offensively for Three Hills. Chopek takes away from him. Hoppus, he puts this one in deep for Red Deer. Gathered here, but Difference takes away. Difference now Johnston. Johnston on the near side. Difference in the corner. Hoppus, Johnston shoots it. Glove save, pulls. 4.25 remains here in the third period. Red Deer 1, Three Hills 1. Three Hills Thrashers, who have just been, just kind of hanging around in every game they play. Back to the line. Now here's Sim out front. Yates, the Rubiak shoots it. Glove saved by Poles. He holds on again. 3:57 to go. Three Hills. Like I said, just buzzing around in every game they play. Here's Hoppus, drops off for Brody Kalinowski. He's in his own zone. Kalinowski to Mac Difference. Difference will come out. Difference knocked off the puck. It'll come to Tanner Sharp. Sharp in offensively for the Thrashers. Puts this one in deep. 3 minutes to go. Here's Hanger. Hanger lost a tightrope. Now McCubbing, a drive through traffic. Glove saved by Sears. And he will hold on to that. Let's have a look at what these two teams have coming up. As the Thrashers win the draw. Tied up on the near side. Here's Shearman. Shearman back to the line. McCubbing, Phillips. Hanger. Cody Keith. Shot it wide. Brendan Shearman. Shearman shoots it from a sharp angle. Shot. Save. Rebound comes out front. And a great chance. It hits the post. Nearly a chance to go up for the Three Hills Thrashers. 1:20 to go. Red Deer able to get this one out. As here is Cody Keith. Keith comes in offensively for Three Hills. Trying to will this thing out, and they will offside. Are the Thrashers. Red Deer in their next game will host the Mountain View Colts. Three Hills, meanwhile, is at home. Sorry. Red Deer in the next game, never mind, host Ponoka. Three Hills hosts Mountain View. Drew Joslin puts this one in deep. Final minute coming off the clock here in the third period. Red Deer was in an overtime game against Airdrie. And they might go to an overtime game here against Three Hills. 32 seconds to play in regulation. Here's Kyle Gray. Gray up to Vanderland. Vanderland. Oh, no. Tripped up. 26 and a half seconds to play. And Connor Sullivan is headed off for tripping. 26 and a half seconds left. Shot off the draw. Cole Sears will hold on. Down to 22.4. That's not a goal you'd love to give up if you're the Vipers. Every point's important. Sears has made 28 saves. Here goes the far side, a one-timer. Shearman right on front, knocked away by Kingwell. Now over to Spiller right in front. Kingwell lifts this one down the ice. That should probably guarantee the Vipers at least a point in the standings. 3 seconds to go. 2 seconds. Now over the line. Kalinowski taken away. And both these teams will put a point in their pocket. Red Deer will have to kill off some time on a power play here. One through 60 miles here in Red Deer. So Three Hills outshoots Red Deer 2 of the 3 periods, and Three Hills will be on a 4-on-3 advantage here as Connor Sullivan sits for tripping. Good all out there for Red Deer. It's Morrison and Boucher for the Three Hills Thrashers. Red Deer on a penalty kill for about $1.32. It'll come into the corner. Brody Kalinowski knocked out the puck. Here's Jackson Goodall. Will fire this one down the ice. That'll take us down to about a minute and change of power play time for Three Hills. Here's Morrison. Knocked out the puck. Centered right in front. Brody Kalinowski in there to help out for Red Deer. Pitches off his man. And here's Morrison on it for Three Hills. Up top, Griffith. Morrison firing. It goes wide off the end boards. Comes right to Cole Sears, and he will hold on. Down to 33 seconds of power play time for the Thrashers. Face off to the left side of Sears. Morrison and Fougere out there still for Three Hills. It's Declan Johnston on the draw for Red Deer. Dalton Angle to it. He's pressured there. He backhands this one all the way down the ice. And this will be gathered here by Tom Vanderland. Sending this one up for Morrison, now to Fougere. 7 seconds to go here on the man advantage for Three Hills. And now this will come up. Red Deer trying to get this one out. They will. Here comes Declan Johnston. Johnston, a power play rush. Johnston shoots it. Goes wide. Johnston knocked off the puck. Here is Josh Morrison. It will come loose. Johnston now to Hanger. Here is Randy Hanger into the middle for Vanderland. Vanderland now to Spiller. Spiller to Morrison. Jesse Morrison knocked off the puck. Here comes Brody Kalinowski right up the far side for Logan Linnell. Linnell looking in front, can't find it. Linnell still in behind the goal. Linnell back to the line. Chopek. Linnell, he still got it. Linnell can't put this in front. Now here comes a 3-on-2 maybe for Three Hills. Randy Hanger knocked off the puck hard by Chopek. Marsolier into the middle. Linnell. $1:38 to go in overtime. Here's Logan Linnell. Linnell gains the line offensively for Red Deer. Knocked off the puck. Linnell in the slot, shoots it. Great save by Pulse. Angle to it, Linnell. Linnell can't get a shot away. Randy Hanger tied up in deep by Aiden Wilson. So is Griffith. It'll come loose to McCubbing. McCubbing got it to Randy Hanger. Minute 15 to go here in overtime. Here is Aiden Wilson. Wilson trying to center this one. Can't do so. Now a 3-on-2, maybe 4 Three Hills. It's Taylor McCubbing. McCubbing in the slot. Taken away. Here's Griffith. Griffith shoots it high and wide. Red Deer's got it in behind their own net. That is Nick Scott. Scott got it to Brody Kalinowski. Kalinowski after Cale Lapointe. Lapointe to Scott. Scott back to Lapointe. He shoots and scores! Cale Lapointe walks it off for Red Deer in overtime. Red Deer wins this one 2-1 over Three Hills. Little give and go. Scott to Lapointe to the back to Lapointe to the back of the net. And Red Deer has won this thing. They'll salute the crowd. And the Red Deer Vipers, late in overtime, win this thing. Rather low event game, but you know what? Here's the overtime winner. And it sends the Red Deer Vipers faithful happy, home happy from the service arena. Brody Kalinowski, he's their third star. He's got a single assist. There's one of the hits he threw. Cale Lapointe, overtime winner, 1 goal, but I would say an important one. That's the OT winner for Lapointe. Cole Sears, how about 30 saves? That's pretty good. Pretty good for Cole Sears. He is your first star. Red Deer wins this thing 2-1. And they will bag 2 more points in the standings. We'll get your updated North Division standings out there in just a second. Thanks for tuning in to all 4 games this afternoon. And we will have your rest of the schedule will be out a little later on tonight on your Sunday as we try to figure everything out. But it was a good time. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get you a look at your scoring summary. Jesse Morrison opens the scoring for Three Hills from Riley Griffith, but Spencer Yates, that's at 3:46. Spencer Yates ties us up at 7:18. That's just good goals. At 7:18 from Brett Marsolier. No scoring in the second, no scoring in the third. The next goal would be your overtime winner, Cale Lapointe from Nick Scott and Brody Kalinowski at 4:17 of overtime in the final minute. And Cale Lapointe wins this thing for the Red Deer Vipers. That will put the Vipers, they have played 4 games and had an outcome of every kind. They have a 1 regulation win, 1 regulation loss, 1 overtime win, 1 overtime loss. That puts them at what? 3 points, 4 points, 6 points. That's so. You know what? If you can't start a season 4-0, or you know, that would be like your 4th or 5th choice. Just start a season with every kind of outcome you can have. Regulation win, regulation loss, overtime win, overtime loss. 1-1, 1-1. Pretty. You know what? You can deal. You can find out how to deal. And the Vipers, I'm sure will find out how to deal. Thanks for tuning in. It was a lot of fun. We will see ya on your Monday. Don't know what that schedule is, but we'll tweet it out. See ya.